I've been doing content for over 11 years now. And the reason I started making content all the way back then was because I wanted to share music with people. I wanted to share metal, talk about it. I didn't have that really growing up. I didn't have people to talk about metal or breakdowns or 5/7/8 or guitar with that I could relate to. I was always kind of the weird one out that just, I didn't felt like I really belonged in anywhere. And that led me to what a lot of you guys might know, of course, as the OG, fast cover Nick guitar guy with CP24 on the TV that had the stocks going. People thought I was a stockbroker, but I'm not and never have been. And whether you know that era of Nick or years later down the line, the fun metal meme skit guitar era or the reaction, weird, funny, fun metal things guy era or the how to in 30 seconds era or the educational guitar era, like the channel over 11 years has been through such an insane journey, and it has been the most incredible thing I have been a part of in my entire life. And it's something I will always be thankful for. It's something I'll always be blessed to have done this for literally my entire adult life since I was 17 years old. I'm going to be 29 soon. And that's crazy for me to think in just say it out loud. There's been so many ups, but with the ups, there's been a lot of downs. And my personal life is not something I necessarily share with you guys. I mean, my whole adult life has been basically broadcasted on the internet. So the little bit of space, personal stuff, family things I have, I don't really share with you guys. And I don't think it's the space because I always want to keep that space something positive and fun and exciting. But over those years, there's been times where there's been a lot of scary moments in my life where I've lost family members or losing half of my family or losing friends or people or not taking care of myself and completely neglecting just normal daily health existing things because I've just been so obsessed with YouTube and music and wanting to give everything I can to just build this crazy community and see how far we can go. But a lot of people don't realize over those times of me, going through things in my life is when I actually was uploading the most, whether it was like the How to Metal series or like the crazy cover binge, like I have a very unhealthy relationship with content where I will go through shit and instead of necessarily dealing with it in that moment, 2 hours later, I'm like, all right, someone just, that's close to me passed away. Like, I guess let's go do the stream or get the YouTube video finished, which again, like I have the most blessed job in the world and I'll never take that for granted. But I've never taken that proper time to just absorb things like that, like a normal, I think, human basically would. I would reach so many points throughout these years of total burnout where most people have talked about burnout. They stop, they take a break, they deal with it. I would just burn. In those moments, I would just say, look, shit's tough, but like you have the most blessed thing in the world. Like you can do this. You have a channel, you have a community that cares, you have music. Like just who cares? Just go, just do what you have to do. And I did that and I would always do that. And a lot of those things over time, just time heals and, I've made peace with them, but I've never actually taken the time to not just burn. I was not okay in many of those moments and I should have taken a second and stopped. But as I got older, I think what I realized the most is it's okay to take time. And I never did that. And that's where I think when it comes to the now, there has been so much happening, whether it's been all the projects that have developed over the years, the amazing things we've had, and like the awards show, the battle of the bands thing, the music, working with all these artists, having the shorts of How to 30 Seconds into the full thing, the streams, the album parties, the million projects I have, where I've spread myself so thin that I know the foundation is not solid enough to withhold another time of going through that crazy burnout. And I need to take a second and just figure out my life. I need to step back. My entire adult life, I've been on the internet. You're sitting there, what's happening in the scene, what band's doing this, what's releasing this. I've never just taken a second to just disconnect. And I need to step back and just disconnect for a while. I need to remember to go outside. I need to deal with health shit. I need to just make sure that I'm in check. Because if not, then I know it's going to further, hurt any creativity, and then in the end hurt content, and then hurt the community that I care the most about, that we've built over so many years. So I need to take a step back and just disconnect from everything, from content. There's so many things that we've had going that, will hopefully eventually continue. We have things like Core Kid that that's kind of its own business that doesn't really require to be nonstop on the internet. That will continue, and it's its own thing. But anything with content, or me, or streaming, or whatever it might be, posting, I need to step back and disconnect, man. I need to take the time and I need to figure out my shit. And I want to give again a thank you to all of you that have been here since, whether you're here from the start, whether you are here since yesterday, for showing the support, for caring about this thing we do here, fun metal things, for being able to come together as a community, to be a place to share shit with, to have people to relate to. I don't think you guys will ever understand how much that means to me. And to all the musicians that have come on the show and also shared that with us and have worked with us, and the people that have helped along the way, it means the world. We've accomplished such crazy things that, again, if I told this to 17-year-old Nick, hey, there's one day this is all going to happen, there's going to be a crazy award show, you're going to work with these people, we're going to have this beautiful community of people that just love metal music, he would have said you're insane. He wouldn't have believed it for a second. And that's something that just makes me happy to know. So thank you guys all for that. Now, with that, I didn't want to leave without giving you guys a little bit of a parting gift. So, as this video is out and you've been watching, I have just released a special EP, which is a 2000s metalcore throwback EP with some modern touches. It's basically a reference to the era of all the music I grew up listening to that I love, close to my heart even to this day, with a lot of the incredible musicians that I grew up listening to and these bands I loved. So the EP features All That Remains, Darkest Hour, Caliban, Buried Immoral, The Ghost Inside, and it's a banger. It's something I'm very proud of, and much love to everyone who was involved. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a snippet of one of the songs here, but if you can, it's out now. Go stream it on Spotify. Go watch the album stream on YouTube. I'm going to be uploading that too, and just enjoy and share it around if you like. Yeah, that's my parting gift to you guys. And if you take anything away from this, it's that I hope you guys continue to just share music and enjoy that beautiful thing, because not everyone in the world gets to do that, and I hope to see the community continue to grow that we have in Discord or whatnot, and just the community as a whole continue to grow. And I hope you guys never forget, because I know I won't, that we did fun metal things here. I hope you guys enjoy the EP. It's called The Lost Chapters. It's out now. Yeah. Bye, guys.